upon Ms. A. Rajam, Joint Secretary, Magnum Opus, to introduce the guest of the day.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I feel extremely honored to introduce our chief guest of the day, Mr. Bhuvanesh Kumar, Chief Executive Officer, Zebra Web Designs, Chennai, and a proud alumni of VCET. He graduated as computer science engineer from our college in 2010. He started his work experience as a junior programmer in iGold Technologies, Chennai. Then, with a greater knowledge in the field of jQuery, WordPress, and Drupal, he worked as a software engineer in Zilog Systems India Private Limited for a period of 2 years. With the ample knowledge in the field of web design, he worked as a senior web developer in Bytesflow Technologies for a period of 8 years, and now, with his great entrepreneurship skills, he is the CEO of Zebra Web Designs Chennai. He has a great experience of more than 11 years in the field of information technology. He has a vital knowledge in HTML, HTML5, CSS, PHP, etc. He is also pursuing as a WordPress bug fixing agent, and it's a great privilege to have such an energetic personality with us today. We feel honored by your presence, sir, and on behalf of VCET and Department of CSE, we once again welcome you, sir. I kindly request Mr. Bhuvanesh Kumar, sir, to share his views and move the session forward. Please, sir.
Thank you, Roger. Okay, students, this is Bhuvanesh Kumar. So they gave some intro about me. I was surprised where they fetched those informations. It was a total surprise for me. And while I continue this conversation, I just like to know whether how many people are actively watching. So if you could just send hi brother in the chat, it would help me to motivate to speak, with more energy. So to give you a simple intro about me, the Ruben Kumar. I'm the Ruben Kumar of 2010. I think Ruben Kumar is takes care of the designing things, right? So I was doing that for all the departments at the time, and yeah, thank you for everyone saying hi, brother. That's a immense pleasure for me. Okay, so I'm not the brightest student, and I had 4 arrears. Actually, I cleared 4 max paper together, and I want to be an inspiration for everyone, especially for the ones who think they are, in the average level. So this is what I did throughout my college. Most of the time, I engaged in the extracurricular activities like learning the Photoshop, that kind of stuff. And Jabin Beham ma'am, she supported me all my like extracurricular activities. She didn't discourage me at even a single time, and that actually gave me opportunity to get into the designing. And luckily, that's how I end up in the job. That skill is the what landed me in my first job. And to give everything in a perspective, I'm going to share a slideshow, and I'm going to explain everything in an order so that you guys can follow me. Okay. Hope you can see my screen. And so this is our batch, and you can see Jabin Baham ma'am, same over then as well as Chori. So yeah, this is our batch, a proud one, missing many friends. Let me go to the next slide. So I'm gonna share some of the things which I personally experienced in the field. Rather than, I'm not going to talk about too technical. I'm going to talk about how I traveled and how you need to look at the outside world once you come out of the college. Okay. So first thing which I say to anyone is கை தொழில் ஒன்றை கற்றுக்கோ. So the thing is, whatever thing, just learn one by one whenever you get the opportunity. Okay. And your passion can help you find fulfilling, interesting jobs. That's how I ended up in my job. So Photoshop was something which I was passionate about, and that's what I pursued. Okay. And again, next thing is, you don't need to be a master at everything. Many people do this mistake, like they want to learn everything, and they end up with half-baked knowledge. So what I recommend is just take one thing at a time and be a master of it. Okay, and when I finished my college, I wasn't thorough in any of the technologies, to be honest, because I want to say everything so that you can understand where I come from. Okay, so I cleared all my papers, fine, but what I failed is I didn't properly grasp the knowledge of any of the technologies. Everything is half baked. So when I came out, I was searching for job from 50 to 60 companies, almost 50 to 60 companies. It was a very really painful period, trust me on that. And when I got my first job, I had only 500 rupees in my hand. That's how I got my first job. Okay, if the 500 was finished, then I have to come back to my hometown. That's the scenario. But what helped me is the one thing which I learned by myself as a passion, which landed me in the job. And they found that I'm good at Photoshop, so they took me in as a web developer. Okay, so you never know where you will end up with your knowledge. It's like a roller coaster ride, and you just grab onto it and do everything with your full heart and learn it. That's the key for success. Okay, the next thing, carry opportunity. So we call a term called FOMO, fear of missing out. When you finish college, you may see that some of your friends will end up with big jobs, super career and everything, and some of you find a very normal job, or some of you even may not find a job quickly. But don't fear, never give up, because from what I seen, the people who didn't have job for some time actually ended up with a good opportunity. They took their time, they learned something, and they end up with a good positions actually, from my friends. And also please note, everyone will get placed. Everyone will get placed because everyone is in need of a good person for their work. Okay, so just don't take that fear into your head. Be focused, learn. Okay, that is what you need to do. Okay, and here I have given some of the points. Just note it down, because that is what helped me. Okay, and actually I'm not a good speaker, to be honest. While I was in college, I have a lot of nervousness. I don't like the stage, to be honest. And also the communication was not that good. But just know that these are all things will go away, and you will have all the communication skills and everything in your hand. Okay, and the main thing is the field. Okay, when you are end up with some job, and if you think that is not working out, don't stick to it. Okay, just find what suits you, what will make your career growth a big one in the long run. Okay, just focus on that. And even if it don't works out, just start from scratch. Throw away everything and just start from scratch. Okay, don't stick to anything. Okay, this is this might sounds funny, but this is what actually gave me inspiration. So this movie released back in 2003. I was in 10th standard, and there is a dialogue in this scene where he says like, information is wealth. And if you look at this current world, everything is information. Take Facebook, Twitter, anything, any platform you take, everything is based on the database. So the database is what driving everything. And the next thing is speed. So in all these years revolution, evolution, you see that the speed is what the people are after. That's why the database, see, the database is a huge thing. Okay, it's a very huge thing, and everyone is pursuing to make it better and better. And also they are focused on carbon footprint, so how much energy it takes to process a data. Okay, so when you are placing your career, just focus on these three things from here on, and see which field is suitable for you. Like take any platform, anything, be it website development or app, everything. The database is the backbone. Okay, without the database, there is nothing. So always know that if you are putting your career through to the database, you will have the opportunity for sure. Okay, Everything is based on that, and gather more and more knowledge. You don't need to know everything. See, the thing is, you don't need to know everything. Right now you have Google and everything which you can search for. The information is out there. It's vast. To give you an idea, when I was in college, the phone I used, it had only 15 MB memory, just 15 MB. Now look at us, we are using in the terabytes. Okay, so just know that information is wealth, and focus on the database oriented things if you want a definite career. Okay, so the next thing, um, choosing which type of company you are going to. Okay, and what are the pros and cons. So MNC, that is MNC, and that is startup. So the companies like the Infosys, Wipro, CTS, TCS, these are all like MNCs. You get very good salary at the start itself, but the thing is the exposure will be less and the challenge will be less because it's a big team and many will be involved. Okay, so you will be only one working in a part, as simple part. Whereas in startup, the teams will be small, but you get more exposure and you get more challenge. Okay, that's what gives a lot of knowledge for a person. Because I personally seen a lot of people who came from like a um, startup companies. They know more because they came from ground, from the scratch, so they know more. Okay, and some things which you need to prepare when you go for career is these things. Okay, workplace politics will be there. You need to be prepared for that, and there will be appreciations. Like you might work hard, but you don't know how to express that, and someone will take advantage of that. So be prepared for these kind of scenarios. Okay, everything will change. And then switching companies. So uh, you know in IT, if you stick to one company, you may not have good growth. Okay, so always try to go for a better one. Okay, and the fourth point, this is the main thing. Okay, uh, always replaceable. We are all replaceable by someone else more knowledgeable. So if you take any jobs or any kind of business, the course of it will run like only for 10 years. That's the max period that it will go high. After that it will go down. So always gather your knowledge, prepare yourself for the future. That's how you can sustain and go beyond. Okay, and the last point, yeah, like I said, that we are replaceable, hence the job is not permanent, but your skill. So harness your skills, gather more and more knowledge, you will be successful. Okay, the next thing, so while you are at your job, it will go smoothly, but at one point you might think you need to grow more, because that's not enough. It's never enough. The earning is never enough. So the main success formula behind that is to form networking. Okay, uh, actually I got my business through the networking. To be exact, I got my clients through Facebook. Okay, um, so if you are interested in a topic, okay, always find a group in the Facebook or any other platform where that the topic is discussed. Go join there, have a good discussion, and through that you can learn more and more, and you are exposed to more intelligent people. Okay, and the main advantage is you get the free guidance and there is no charge. uh, know one thing. I never spent a single penny towards learning Photoshop or any other extra things which I learned. Everything I learned is through the online. The online platform is free. So the teacher, the Google itself is your teacher. So learn everything from there, and use the networking and grab the opportunities. And always while you are studying, in the meantime, look for an intern. You don't need to get paid. Don't think you need to be paid, but grab the opportunity, because the opportunity is the main thing. You need to learn from the environment. Once you learn it, you will be the king. Okay, and the evolving is an entrepreneur. Okay, so these things is mainly important when you want to get out of the regular jobs. Okay, the regular job if someone is paying you, they will expect 20 to 30% in return from you. So at certain point you will realize, because I realized, I worked in 4 companies. I worked in MNC as well as the startups, but it's never permanent, and you can't go beyond a certain limit. So that's when I realized, and I quit my job in 2014 and I started my own. Okay. To give you an idea, the first job I took, and how much I'm earning now, it's 40 times high. Okay, compared to the what I earned in the first job, how much I'm earning now, it's 40 times high. So just realize that. Okay. And when you need to start the entrepreneurship is, you should not start blindly. Okay, gather enough knowledge. Okay, and get a small number of client base, or build your own product, and come out as an entrepreneur. Okay, and never hesitate, never regret. Okay, that's the main mantra. Just remember that, because when you hesitate, you are losing. When you regret, you are losing again, because you might want to do something, but you never get the guts to do it. But in the future, you may think, I should have done it. That's not going to help. Just do it then and there. If you think you can do it, just do it. Don't hesitate, and never hesitate to ask question to someone if you really need to know the answer. That's when most people fail, because they hesitate, and later they're going to regret the decision. Okay. And the last point, try your effort before you get trapped into commitment. Okay, that's the main thing. So the commitment, it can be many things. Okay, I've seen many people actually want to come out of the job and they want to start their own, but the thing is, they already got into commitments, either the loans or the marriage, lot of stuff. So when you get a good opportunity, when you are in a good position, take the risk, not after that. Okay, and this thing. So the brand yourself and be organized. Okay, that's something which I realized after I started the company. The thing is, you may go for it's easy to get the skills. It's okay. You may also Volvos or you have everything. But the thing is, the main thing is to approach the clients. That's where a lot of people have no clue. I have seen a lot of people asking even me, how did you get the clients? Even if you in the future, if you get the clients, this question will come to you. How did you get the clients? The thing is, it's not there is no easy way. It has to be built like brick by brick, like a little steps you need to take. And I will show an example how I did it. Okay, so I will just show this thing. So this is a real thing which happened in my career after I started my own development portal. So I approached a client and I sent a mail from my personal mail, and I told them that I will do the work for $50. Okay, I didn't get the reply for nearly 40 minutes or 1 hour. And then I thought, why not send it through my official mail ID? So I again sent a mail through official mail ID, and this time I charged 2 times. Like I quoted $100. Remember, this is back in 2014, and surprisingly, I got the reply immediately. I quoted twice, but I quoted that from my official mail ID with some brief introduction. Okay, brief about the job, and I got the job. I got the work. It is finished, and after that, that client referred two to three clients after that. So that is the main thing. Okay, when you go and pitch your work, pitch your the job, uh, use your own branding. Don't go as like an individual. You may have nothing, but don't let the client know that, because you have the knowledge, you have the skill, that's enough. They don't need to know whether you are capable or not by looking at the like a personal email. So if you go by branding, they will have the extra trust on you. Okay, and the main thing is, don't sell yourself short. Okay, always fix a value for your work. You You are your own boss. You need to put the price on your skill, not someone else. Okay, so put the price, and don't go below, never go below. Okay, if you put a price, stand by it, and tell them that it is reasonable, and you are just doing for your skill. Okay, and increase your value over time by increasing your knowledge. That's the main thing. Don't, like I said, you need to put your price on by yourself for you. So I started like a per hour, I started like $5, and then 10, 15, 20, 30, like that. I kept on increasing. Okay, that's how you can grow. And the define your goals and path. See, many people have told you that decide your goal, fix your goal, how what you're going to be in 5 years, like that. The thing is, it's all up to your decision. Just think about the path which you're traveling. This may sound silly because many people told you, but that is the truth. You need to set your own goal. You need to look at yourself how you want to be in 10 years time. Do you want to work in the same job, sitting in a chair somewhere in a desk, or you want to like have your own and be relaxed. This is just one life. So just explore, do what you like. You'll be happy, trust me. Okay, this is the thing: failure, success, and distraction. Okay, some people can't bear the failure, and they think that that's it, that's done. No, that is not. That is always the life. The surprise thing about the life is there is ups and downs, and you will see all of it in your career or in your personal life. Never give up. Take the opportunities, use it. You know, and yeah, the distractions. Actually, yeah, this is the main point which I want to talk, especially because I have seen it. I know. I don't know how many of students are involved in the online gamings. The PUBG stuff and all. See, let me tell this: it's not worth your time. It may look funny. It may look joyful, but the thing is, if you look at in the future, you will see a lot of times wasted on that. You will always have the time when you settle in your career. You will always have the time to spend on those things. Okay, these 4 years are kind of a golden time. Use it and learn something and put it towards some kind of applications or whatever. Go for internship or anything. Do anything. Just don't waste this time, because these times which you are having for these 4 years, you will never get it once you come out of the college. Trust me on that. The one thing which I can't get right now is the time. I can work, but there is no time to learn. For you, it is the golden period. Okay, the time is what the one thing which is precise in this world is the time. Use the time, learn, be happy, don't get stressed, and just know that everything will come into place. Okay. Yeah, the final thing, the health and wealth. So yeah, I'm gonna end with this the last point, because I personally felt this is where a lot of people are failing, and I've seen many. Okay, even for me, I need to change certain things, to be honest. So health, I have seen many people don't focus on their health, and they just go on earning and chase the dreams, and in the long run they forget to take care of their health. So please, please, please take care of your health, especially at this critical times. So take care of your health, and appreciate the beautiful life. Yes, obviously, because not everyone has the luxury of everything. You can always look up someone who is less fortunate than us. So appreciate what you have. Okay, and learn to be content, because that's the main thing. To be happy, you need to be happy with what you have. You should not worry about what you don't have. That doesn't mean you don't need to chase your dream. Just know the point that don't um, stress yourself that you don't have something right now. Okay, it will come to you. Just be patient and work towards it. Okay. And yeah, the last rule: live and let live. Please follow that rule. Everyone will be happy. And that is all from my side. So I'm not sure if this is enough as a technical knowledge, but I don't want to give as a technical thing over here, because these things is what carried me all through these years. I spent nearly 1 hour carefully going through what kind of life I led after I finished from the college times. Okay, so these are the phases which I traveled through, and I'm going to explore more and more. But let me tell this: I'm happy with where I am. I was in Chennai for 3.5 years. Chennai will give you a lot of lessons, but trust me, when you realize the life and there, then you will appreciate the life you have here. Okay, so yeah, always try to be your own boss. Try to build up your own business. Set that as a career goal. Especially for the girls, some of the girls, you may not continue a career after marriage due to some issues, or travel, have to settle in different places. Especially for your girls, don't give up. Just use your knowledge and put it towards some type of entrepreneurship. Build your own business, and you need to lead your life well. Okay, and as well, the guys, please don't waste the time now. This is the main important time. Take care of it. Okay, that's all from my side, ma'am. um,
Bonish,
yeah, that's all from my side, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Thank you so much for your
continue, Kana.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your inspiring words, sir.